two sentences about Venkat Garu. Thank you, Venkat Garu, for taking care of such a big event. We were continuously busy going around the country, and we were flying to Dubai and promoting everywhere. And you took the onus on doing the event in Bangalore. Our producer was not so happy. He wanted to do it in the Telugu states, but you took the onus. Thank you for that. It was, I mean, I can feel the excitement. Even though I haven't stepped out of the property, I can feel the excitement, the kind of excitement the fans are having outside. Just can't wait there, go on to the stage and meet them and greet them. But I'm not just talking about the event.
The biggest pre-release event happening in Karnataka on behalf of entire Karnataka.
Thank you, sir.
We just need to tell the audience that we're coming on 25th. That's what we are doing now. And like you said, when we planned on Jan 7th, it was a huge publicity blitzkrieg that was going on, but because of the pandemic, we had to stop. And there was the last leg of promotion which was left. So wherever we paused, we restarted again, and we are continuing with the last leg of promotions.
Sir, this is Shilpa, film reporter from BTV News. Sir, real life story, but real life character, but fictional story. So, ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಕಾಂಟ್ರವರ್ಸಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಕಾಂಟ್ರವರ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಬೀಳುತ್ತಾ? ಯಾವ ತರ ಸರ್?
I don't know. If you consider the kind of film that we are making, the large canvas film that we are making, we do expect a bit of controversy to crop up, but I'm very, very sure once people see the film, the way the heroes have been portrayed, I'm very sure that they will be very happy.
1 week ಗ್ಯಾಪಲ್ಲೇ ಈಗ RRR ಬರ್ತದೆ. So ಯಾವ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್?
Actually, we were supposed to release on 17th. We were supposed to release the film on 17th, but the moment we came to know that Pulitzer's film was coming on 17th, we immediately had no second thought and immediately postponed the film by a week. I think the hearts of Kannada people are so big, they can accommodate all the heroes, even if they come in a short gap of 1 week.
ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಇದೊಂದು ಎಮೋಷನ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಇದು, ಗೇಮ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಮತ್ತೆ ಥಿಯೇಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ನಾಶ ಆಗೋದು
I don't think so, but Venkat sir, we can answer to that. We have taken the ground reality check, and after consulting Venkat sir of what's the ground reality, because I can't say what is the theatre's equation and everything. After checking it with Venkat sir, we went ahead and announced the date.
We have taken utmost care that both during the cinema theatres ನಮ್ಮ studio ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ ಜೇಮ್ಸ್ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಥರ RRR ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಜೇಮ್ಸು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಒಂದು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಬಂತು. ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಏನೂ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ನಮಗೂ ಪುನೀತ್ ಅವ್ರ ತುಂಬ ಅಭಿಮಾನ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಾಘವನ್ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿದಂಗೆ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ಪೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಸೊ ಕೋಮರಂ ಭೀಮು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂರು ಸೀತಾರಾಮ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಕೂಡ ರಾಯಲಸೀಮಾ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ತೆಲಂಗಾಣ,
ಆಂಧ್ರ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ತೆಲಂಗಾಣ
ಇಬ್ಬರು ಕೂಡ. ಬಟ್ ಈ ಎರಡು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳನ್ನ ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಗೆ ನೀವು ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಅಂತ, ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಹೇಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಎರಡು ರೀಸನಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಇದೆ?
Yeah, thank you for asking the question, sir. Actually, when we make movies, we don't make a movie if the character is from one part. We won't make the story for only that part. That is how the films work. We need to see whether the story has emotion that can carry over a large part of the audience. Let it be Telugu states, let it be South India, let it be Pan India, let it be Pan World. It is not about where the characters are known, but it is about how strong the emotions in the story are, how related, how much can the audience relate to the story and the emotions. So that will determine how big the film can be.
So I want to ask them, what do you think, Tarak and Chan? Do you think you are the hero and he is the villain, or do you think he is the hero and you are the villain?
I think both of us are heroes and Rajamouli is the villain. We are heroes for sure. He's the villain.
Sir, nice answer.
Sir, I am Razak from Andhra Jyoti here, Bangalore.
Sir, multi-starrer trend again is start. Are you planning for next film with multi-starrers?
No, sir. See, the way I wanted to do a multi-starrer is because I had a story, I had a thought which would become a great multi-starrer. Not just the thought, okay, let's go and make a multi-starrer. So my next film, I am because Corona had a time to work on. So the kind of storyline that's going in my mind, though I haven't fixed it as of yet, it is not a multi-starrer. It's a single hero film.
Sir, my question.
Sir.
Sir, police sir, you good fight. Sir, James movie ನೋಡಿ. So few words about police sir.
ಸರ್ ಜೇಮ್ಸ್ ಮೂವಿ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇವರು ದುಬೈ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೈದರಾಬಾದ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ ನನಗೆ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಪುನೀತ್. He's left a big void for us, but he's given us a lot of films to enjoy. So we should always, I think, celebrate Puneet sir than miss him. So I will also, once I'm done with this, I will watch James and celebrate Puneet sir.
Sir, NTR sir, NTR release sir. ಮೊದಲದಾಗಿ ಇಡೀ ತ್ರಿಬಲ್ ಆರ್ ತಂಡಕ್ಕೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತ.
Thank you so much sir. Thank you.
ನನಗೊಂದು ಡೌಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಕಾಲ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಡೇಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀರಿ. ಆದ್ರೆ ತ್ರಿಬಲ್ ಆರ್ ನೀವು 4 ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಮಾಡೋಷ್ಟು ಡೇಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ, ಹೇಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇದು?
Sir, when we started off, okay, now he'll ask us for dates. It's there. It's a commitment for life. It's a commitment for many years until we gave the dates. But Rajmouli gave us a surprise saying that he's going to finish the movie very fast. But I think nature heard that and brought in Corona and said, no, you stay with him for 4 years.
ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಕರೋನಾನೇ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ವಿಲನ್
Sir, sorry?
ಕರೋನಾನೇ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ವಿಲನ್.
ಹೌದು. And he tackled Corona also, so he will ಇನ್ನೂ ದೊಡ್ಡ ವಿಲನ್.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. South India. South India Rajmouli.
ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಉಕ್ರೇನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಶೂಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ತ್ರಿಬಲ್ ಆರ್. ಸೊ ಸದ್ಯದ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ, ಉಕ್ರೇನ್ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ನಿಮಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ವಿಚಾರ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಶೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಸರ್, ಅವಾಗ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ?
Is this question to me or
both?
Sir, I think it's better he answers this. I think Charan should answer.
Namaskaram. Ukraine, I think, is a surprise for all of us. మేము అనుకుంది ఒకటి, మేము యుక్రెయిన్లో ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ చేసింది ఒకటి. ఇట్ వాజ్ బ్యూటిఫుల్ కంట్రీ, అండ్ ఇన్ ద ఈస్టర్న్ యూరోపియన్ కంట్రీస్ ఐ థింక్ యుక్రేనియన్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ ద వార్మెస్ట్ పీపుల్. అండ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫస్ట్ షూటింగ్స్ ఐ థింక్ ఇండియా నుంచి we shot in Ukraine, and it's very sad what is happening today. My wish that all this subsides very, very soon, and love and support to them always. They have really made our shoot in Ukraine very, very special.
Yes, Rajmouli. South
Hello,
India
sir.
మొత్తం 4 languages లో మూవీ రిలీజ్ అవుతుంది. ఎస్ సార్, సౌత్ ఇండియాలో మొత్తం 4 languages లో మూవీ రిలీజ్ అవుతుంది. అయితే మీరు అసలు చిక్బళ్ళాపూర్ని ఎందుకు చూస్ చేసుకున్నారండి ప్రీ రిలీజ్ ఈవెంట్? వాట్స్ ద రీజన్ బిహైండ్ దట్?
ఆయన చేతిలో పెట్టిన తర్వాత ఆయన చిక్బళ్ళాపూర్లో పెట్టమంటే చిక్బళ్ళాపూర్లో పెడతాం, మైసూర్లో పెట్టమంటే మైసూర్లో పెడతాం.
The reason is, see, this outskirts of Bangalore, accessibility ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಬರಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ, ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಂಧ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾರ್ಡರ್ ಆಯಿತು, ದಿಸ್ ಬೆಲ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಇನ್ಫ್ರಾಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಇದನ್ನು ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಬರೋದು ತುಂಬ ಈಸಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇ ದೂರ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಲಾಜಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ರೀಸನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡೋದು. ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಚಿಕ್ಕಬಳ್ಳಾಪುರ? ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಚಿಕ್ಕಬಳ್ಳಾಪುರ ಓಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲ?
Hello sir, this is Archana from TV5. This question to Rajmouli sir. Sir, ಈ ಸೀನ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವ್ರ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಬೇಜಾರಾಗ್ಬೋದು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಹೇಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಇಬ್ಬರನ್ನ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಫಾಲೋವರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗೋ ಹಾಗೆ?
Yeah, there are two things, balancing the film for the fans, balancing the films for the general audience, because how much ever fan following a star has, ultimately it's the general audience who has to come and see. Unless the general audience come and see the film will not become a success. not become a success. See, the way I balance the film is like having the audience should have an equal empathy towards both the characters. The way we have the plot is written, the audience should have an equal empathy. Not that how many fights this guy has, how many songs that they have. No, that's not the kind of equation that I have. That will be a very bad thing, maybe. And for the fans, I'm pretty sure once they're finished with the introductions of both the heroes, they'll be completely flattered and they'll just go with the characters, not with the heroes.
ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂತ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ?
Sir, I never give messages, sir. I just give them entertainment because. Sir, I'm answering a question. I'm asking a question. The gentleman asked me a question. I'm answering it. Sir, in my films, I don't give messages. I just give them the audience are paying me their hard-earned money, and they are giving me that money, asking me for something in return. That is what I should give them in return. So I don't give messages, sir. I give them entertainment. That is what I have been doing. That is what I do. See, I am born in Karnataka. Okay, I studied in Andhra Pradesh. I came into the film field in Tamil Nadu, and I settled in Telangana. So for me, from my childhood, I have been roaming around all the states. I don't feel that I belong to one place. I feel that I belong to this country. So I love every place. I love every place. Each place has its own culture. It has its own beauty. And I grew up, enjoying every part of every state. So I cannot, even when I'm making a film, I can't say, okay, let's do something for Karnataka, let's do something for Tamil Nadu, let's do something for Orissa. That's not how I think. I think India as a whole and what I can give to the Indian audience. In that process, whichever things that I can bring in, I bring in. Kittur Rani, I read her story as a child in Amar Chitrakada. So that's a huge inspiration for me. So when I was putting Kittur Rani, I didn't think whether she was Kannadiga or not, because she's a great heroine. She's a great freedom fighter, great figure to be inspired with. So that's why I thought I could pay my respect to her. We are 5 days into the film. Sir, you are asking me what happens in the film within 5 days. Just wait for 5 days. But whether it is enmity, whether it is friendship, you will be enthralled by their relation. That much I'm very much sure, pretty much sure.
Namaste sir, I'm Kannada from Candish Media. Wait ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿನೇ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು. Finally audience ಮುಂದೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. What is your exact feeling right now?
Thank you for the question. I think like all of us who went back, somebody who went back to his office, somebody went back to theater to shoot like us, Venkat sir who started construction maybe after Corona. Same feeling all of us, just getting out of the house, finishing the film again and releasing it. It is a big process that we all went through. It's the Corona, of course, had a huge impact, and also the whole process of RRR also was very exciting, and that releasing today was it's a sense of relief. Very, very excited. We all worked really hard, and really waiting for you all to see and appreciate and tell us what you guys felt about it.
Not to, I still can't wait, I'm still sitting down and answering questions. I wish I was answering questions after the release. I wish it released yesterday and we were sitting and talking about the success of RRR with Venkat. But having said this, I think, Corona has really, really, really devastated lives. We are no bigger than them. We're all, it's got all of us onto the same platform. But when you've seen darkness, your urge for seeing light also increases. So that's how I think our whole team is right now. We want to see that light called movies. It's not only RRR, because our mode of entertainment in our country is movies. We eat, live, breathe, sleep movies. So, absolutely, I would love to. Because he's a great host. He's got this immense passion towards film. And I really don't think that there's a bigger fan than Venkat Garu for Bahubali and Rajmouli. So really, it'll be an honor to always, be his guest. So we're eager for RRR to release. More than us, I really want to see a smile on all your faces because this is bringing back the lost glory of 2 stars being a part of the project. And I hope this keeps going forward and it becomes one, it already is. I hope that it becomes one big Indian industry where we're all traveling all over India and shooting movies. Many scenes where Charan has excelled than me. And I'm sure there are many scenes I have excelled than Charan. Finally, it all brings down to one thing called RRR has to excel. So we've never had this feeling, oh, nakante baaje chestunada, ledha nakante inko scene unnaya. I'm sure I can answer on his behalf also. I am good to feel avaledu. For us, it is RRR. We want him to be happy. Mammalni ee characters ki enchukunnanu. Allur Sitaramraju ayina chesina, Kumbuka నేను చేసిన మేము మా పని నటులుగా అయిన డ్రీమ్ని బాగా మేము ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్ళగలుగుతున్నాం ఎందుకంటే ఆయన స్టోరీకి ఫేసెస్ మేము వీఆర్ ద ఫేస్ ఆఫ్ ద స్టోరీ సో as long as we have given him immense satisfaction we are happy.
Okay, I think the answer there is the question itself.
Hi sir, yes sir, this is Nagendra from Passion for Movies. So everyone will have a godfather. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಒಂದು godfather ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಇನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಒಂದು ಮೂವಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾತಾಡೋಣ, ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಈ ಥರ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಅಡ್ವೈಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅಡ್ವೈಸ್ನ ತೊಗೊತಾನೆ ಇರಬೇಕು ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರ ಅಡ್ವೈಸ್
My family is my godfather, and they constantly give me advice. They constantly criticize every scene that I take, every movie that I make. They constantly criticize. So I think, but they criticize because they want nothing but the best for me. So yeah, my family is my god and my godfather both.
Yes sir, Rafi from NTV అండి, రాజమౌళి గారు. ఎస్ సార్, రఫీ ఫ్రమ్ ఎన్టీవీ అండి. అయితే ఇప్పుడు బయట ఫ్యాన్స్ చూస్తే మా హీరో గొప్ప అంటే అంటున్నారు. ఈ మూవీతో వాళ్ళకి సమాధానం దొరుకుతుంది భావించవచ్చు.
అది ఇంపాసిబుల్ అండి. ఫ్యాన్స్ ఎప్పుడు మా హీరో గొప్ప అంటారు. సో అది అందులో విచిత్రం ఏం లేదు. భారత్ కానీ చరణ్ కానీ వాడు ఫ్లాప్ సినిమా తీసుకున్నా సరే, అందులో వాడు సరిగ్గా చేయని సినిమా తీసుకున్నా సరే మా హీరో గొప్పనే అంటారు. నా సినిమాలో చూసినప్పుడు తారక్ ఫ్యాన్స్కి మా హీరో బ్రహ్మాండంగా చేసాడు అని రావాలి, చరణ్ కూడా బాగా చేశాడు అని అనిపించాడు. సేమ్ అలాగే చరణ్ ఫ్యాన్స్ మా హీరో గొప్పగా ఉన్నాడు అని అనుకోవాలి, తారక్ కూడా బాగా చేశాడు అని అనిపించాలి. సో దట్ ఈస్ వేర్ ఐ థింక్ మై జాబ్ లైస్. దే ఫీల్ దట్ దెన్ ఐ యామ్ వెరీ సక్సెస్ఫుల్.
Everybody will understand.
No, I think Rajmouli garu maaki story cheppakamunde much before. Very good close relationship. So that continued and it turned into a film also. And more than before RRR, after RRR, while working in RRR, I've seen more beautiful shades in Tarak. నాకు ఇంకా తారక్ దగ్గరగా అయిపోయింది, ఇంకా బాగా దగ్గరగా చూసాను. అండ్ 365 days, 3 years, how many days? Exactly నాకు తెలియదు కానీ there were days when we were really high, చాలా ఎంజాయ్మెంట్తో చేసాం. There were low days.
I have told this. See, why we have a press meet is because we want you to write about RRR. Okay, the moment I answer this question, you will write about Rajmouli wants to work with that hero. RRR you will send it to the last this thing. Let's talk about that separately. For now, let's talk about it. Yeah, of course. Unless we involve the technicians into the process of filmmaking, no director can make a movie. Obviously, I tell my story to all my technicians, all my actors, everyone. I have to tell them. Unless I tell them the story, it's impossible to make it. Yeah.
మౌలి సార్, నేను ఆశ ఎన్టీవీ తెలుగు నుంచి. మనం మొదటి నుంచి చూసుకున్నట్లయితే మీతో నటించిన హీరోస్, మీ దగ్గర మీ సినిమాలో నటించిన హీరోలకి మీ సినిమా అయిన తర్వాత వాళ్ళకి ఖచ్చితంగా ఫ్లాప్ మిగులుతుంది. అది మనం గ్రాఫ్ చూసుకోవచ్చు సార్. మీ హీరోస్ యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తారో బట్ కానీ మీరు నెక్స్ట్ వాళ్ళతో కలిసి సినిమా చేసే ఛాన్స్ ఉంటుందా? అంటే ఇప్పుడు మీరు చరణ్ తోని తారక్ తోని సినిమా చేశారు, నెక్స్ట్ మూవీ కూడా మళ్ళీ ఇదే యాక్టర్స్ తో తీసుకునే ఛాన్సెస్ ఉంటుందా నెక్స్ట్ స్టోరీ స్క్రిప్ట్ పరంగా?
ఈ క్వశ్చన్ ఇప్పటికి 20 సంవత్సరాల నుంచి అడుగుతారని చెప్పి ఎవరైనా నెక్స్ట్ సినిమా మా హీరో సినిమా ఫ్లాప్ అయిపోయిందని ఎవరైనా సినిమా తీస్తారా? అది ఎవరు తీరు కదా. అలాగే జరగదు కూడా. దేర్ ఆర్ మెనీ ఇన్స్టెన్సెస్ వేర్ the heroes got success, and the why we work together is because we had a great story. If we have a great story, we will definitely work together. But we won't together just because we are friends and okay, let's do a movie together. That's not how it's going to be. Yes.
ಸರ್ ರವಿಕುಮಾರ್ ETV ಭಾರತದಿಂದ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ರಾಮಚಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ NTR ಸರ್ಗೆ. ಸರ್ 4 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ರಾಮಮೌಳಿ ಸರ್ ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಪ್ರತಿ ಬಾರಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 100 ಜನದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೋಪ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದು, ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದು, ಆ ಥರ ಸನ್ನಿವೇಶಗಳು ನಡೆದಿದೆಯಾ?
At situations were you angry or like did you guys have an argument or something like that, sir?
Sir, there are many instances where there was a lot of anger, lot of frustration, lot of aversion. That all comes from him. Because we were brats. So obviously, all that frustration was from his side only towards us. So many instances like that. 3 years ago, close to about 1,190, 1,200 days. Every day he had a tension and anger towards us. Many instances.
ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಪರ್ಸನಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಕೂಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ರಾಮಚಂದ್ರನ್ ಸರ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಅಗ್ರೆಸಿವ್, ಎನರ್ಜೆಟಿಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ ಎ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ವೇ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಮಚಂದ್ರನ್ ಸರ್ ಫೈರ್, ನೀವು ವಾಟರ್, ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲಿ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ, ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಎತ್ತರ ಜಂಡ ಹಾಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಾತ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್. ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಮೋಷನಲ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದು ನಮಗೆ ರಾಂಗ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಬಂದಿರೋದು. ತಾತ ಗರು ವಾಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸಾಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಅದು ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಸಮ್ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಹೂ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇಟ್. ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ತಮಿಳು ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಬಟ್ ಆದರೆ frankly telling, Rajamouli visualized Charan as fire and me as water. But knowing Charan for so many years, I will always say that Charan is water. Because water ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ when you're looking at it, ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಅದು ಒಳಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡೀಪ್ ಆಗಿದೋ ನಮಗೆ we won't know that unless until you really get into it. So only when you're a very close friend of Charan, you will understand the depth in him. So yeah, so he's water.
So next trailer expect ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ ಸರ್? ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಟ್ರೈಲರ್?
No. Already we released so much, so then I only have to release the film. There's nothing more to release.
ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ರಿಲಿಜಿಯಸ್ ಗಲಾಟೆಗಳು ಮತ್ತೆ ಐಡಿಯಾಲಜಿ ಗಲಾಟೆಗಳಿದೆ. ಅಂತ ಗಲಾಟೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಆರ್ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡುತ್ತಾ?
I prefer not answering this question purely because if I answer that, as I said, that is going to be highlighted in RRR release. I am going to talk only about RRR. RRR is a film which you can watch with your family, go through an emotional turmoil as my director Rajamouli promised. You will have fun, you will have nail-biting situations, you will want to kick the seat you are sitting on, you would want to tear the seat you are sitting on, you would want to go tear the screen you are seeing, so you will go through a lot of emotions. And RRR is a wholesome entertainment movie.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೆಮ್ಮದಂಗ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, ಸಿನಿಮಾದ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ಅವತ್ತಿನ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳಿಗೂ ಇವತ್ತು RRR ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಅವತ್ತೇ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡುಕೊಂಡ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ತಿಳಿಸ್ತೀವಿ.
Sir, nothing has changed. For in Rajamouli, the amount of effort he puts as a filmmaker, as a storyteller, nothing has changed. His bond for 100% has not changed 100%. But he's hungrier Now that, see, when you have a very powerful soldier, a warrior, when you give him the most ultimate weapon, imagine how he's going to use it. So that's what he's doing now. With Bahubali, he could erase these imaginary lines. Sir, it's because of Rajamouli, I think I have this chance of coming into Karnataka and talking to you people. And not being, every time, sir, you will have this fear. Inhibitions here, sir. Okay, I don't know how they're going to receive me. I don't know how it will be when I talk. See, I'm not trying to tell you that my Kannada is 101% perfect. No, my mother is a Kannadiga. I was born in Hyderabad. I have a touch with Kannada language. But today when I'm coming and confidently talking, even though there are mistakes, I know now that after interacting with you once, is that I know you will understand my problem and respect me for that and take me into your hearts. And that has happened only because of Rajpal. Only he could erase those imaginary lines which we had as regional films, and it's made us one big Indian film industry. So it's that.
ಪ್ರೀ-ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಶಿವಣ್ಣ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಮೇ ಬಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಅಪ್ಪು ಸರ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅವರೇ ಚೀಫ್ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಟೀಸರ್ ಟ್ರೇಲರ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬಹುಶಃ ನಿಮಗೆ ವಿಶ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಟ್ವೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಅವರ ಆಬ್ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾಡ್ತಿದೆ?
Puneet sir is never absent. He's always in our hearts. Puneet sir is a celebration. So he will, even though the function is happening today without Puneet sir will always be in our hearts. I am telling you, he will be on that stage, standing beside us and blessing us. For sure. This is not just because I want to answer it like that and I'm answering. It's not a very diplomatic answer. It's a very right, open, love-felt answer because I know what he was. And I was a very few people who have gone through such a beautiful, love-filled journey with him.
Charan sir.
Just to add to that,
Yes, sir.
we feel that ಪುನೀತ್ ಅವರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಮಾತು ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಈಗಲೂ. His life is a celebration. With ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ we have a performance which is dedicated to ಪುನೀತ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ. ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ಲೈವ್ಲಿನೆಸ್, ಅವ್ರ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ತೋರಿಸಿ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಪುನೀತ್ means lot of energy. All energetic performances of this is what we are compiling and playing today. That's dedication to Puneet sir.
It's going to be a power-packed performance for power star Puneet Rajkumar sir.
ವೈಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಮಗನೂ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಈಗ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಗೆ. ವೇಟಿಂಗ್.
I'm also waiting for your director phone cheyali. I'm really waiting.
Charan sir.
But I really think he's already a part of Kannada film world.
Yes sir, reply. Yes sir.
I have to say, I don't know how many screens Venkat Garu is releasing Kannada version in Karnataka. Tarak is very good at Kannada speaking, and Rajamouli was insisted nato idarto Kannada maatadincharu, and I really enjoyed one of my experiences of dubbing 4 or 5 languages. Kannada was one of my favorite languages. So Mark Avengers scene chestar kabatti we feel like that, and we feel nice when kids feel like that. Mana Indian stories, mana Indian super heroes well unte ilage untaremo. It's good, it's a nice feeling, and it's a good responsibility also.
But ಅದೇ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ರೀಸನ್? Sir, audience fixed it, sir. Before we can think of any other title, we had the chance of considering different titles. Of course, we had few titles, but meanwhile the audience have fixed it is RRR, and we were telling the fans and we were telling the audience that it is a working title. But they were telling us, no, we fixed on our minds that the title is RRR. So we had to follow the audience and named it and titled it RRR.
ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ ಸರ್, ಚಂದನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ. ಒಂದು ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮೊದಲು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಟೈಟ್ಲ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಂದು ಬಾಹುಬಲಿ ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು, ಅದು ಪರ್ಸನ್ ನೇಮ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರಿಂದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ವೈಡ್ ಬಾಹುಬಲಿ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ KGF ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ A to Z ಇಂದ ಬರುವಂತ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ KGF ಅಂತಾನೆ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಆಸ್ ಎ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ನೇಮ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಜೇಮ್ಸ್ ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತ್ ರೋಣ, ಈಗ RRR ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು RRR ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಒಬ್ಬ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ನೇಮ್ ಹಾಗೇನೆ A to Z ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಟೈಟಲ್ ನ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಬೇರೆ ಭಾಷೆ ಜನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ?
I mean, I never thought of naming the
title of a film in such a complicated way. The main reason why we should have a title is that audience should immediately connect to it. It should be easy to converse. If it's a very difficult title, people will not be able to discuss about the film. So title should be simple and it should reflect what the film is. For me, that's it. I don't think of in a very complicated way. I won't think of what that person will say, this person will say. I won't complicate it so much. I don't know, sir, because my job is to make a film in the best way possible. Once the film is out of my hand, once it goes into the theaters, then I have no role to play. I become a part of the audience and I just have to watch what happens. I don't know what's going to happen.
Sir, RR movie. The way we believe in Rajamouli, our families also believe in Rajamouli. So our families are also believing Rajamouli will give us an unforgettable film.